"You worry too much, Orlin," the young man said, stifling a laugh. "And you don't worry enough, Jasper," said the other as the two travelers made their way onward from a remote village. The path they took was a shortcut to their journey's end, but, according to townsfolk, was reputedly haunted. Several others had used that road and never returned. The man called Jasper took the lead as the village grew smaller behind them, and you could hear Orlin occasionally muttering things like, "I don't like monsters," and "saving time is not worth our lives." He smirked at Orlin's apprehension, but decided not to tease him further as they continued on. The day grew long, and before they knew they were losing light quickly, the canopy overhead growing thicker as the daylight coming through was reduced to mere slivers. Jasper lit a torch from his pack, a small radius of firelight now aiding his vision, and was about to ask Orlin if he would do the same when he heard a loud shuffling behind him. He turned to see his companion almost emotionless, holding a torch of his own. Jasper laughed. "I know you're scared, even if you don't act like it. Come on, we still have a ways to go." Orlin nodded, the firelight from the torch flickering across his stony face, and the two marched ahead. The pair walked through the darkness for another hour or so, when Jasper noticed how quiet Orlin was. He felt bad for teasing him, and pivoted to face behind him to apologize, but was terrified to see that Orlin was gone. Jasper dropped his light in surprise, the still lit torch rolling away from him, and he chased it, clutching it in his shaking hand, and panicked. He began to try to look through the suffocating darkness when he saw him. Orlin. Except it wasn't. It was as if someone drained all the color from him, stretched him out beyond imagination, and blurred his features. The only thing that seemed to be in focus were the eyes. They were not Orlin's at all. They were almost reptilian, yet unlike anything Jasper had ever seen. And those eyes were the last thing Jasper saw as the creature lunged from the darkness, its impossibly long fingers digging into his throat as it began to twist its features into something that looked like Jasper. Except it wasn't.